Most people think investing is something you do once you have a lot of money saved up, once the debt is cleared, once the salary goes up, once life finally settles down. But here is what that thinking costs you. Every single year you wait to invest is a year of compound growth you can never get back. And the truth is, you do not need thousands of dollars to start. You can begin investing today with as little as $10. This video is going to show you exactly how, and more importantly, why starting small right now beats waiting until the amount feels right. Welcome to Sense and Sense. Investing is the single most powerful tool available to ordinary people for building long-term wealth, and it is also one of the most misunderstood. Most people picture the stock market as something complicated, risky, and reserved for people who already have money. None of that is accurate anymore. The barrier to entry is lower than it has ever been in history. You can own a piece of the world's largest companies for the cost of a coffee. What you need is not more money. It is more understanding. So let us build that understanding right now from the very beginning. Let us start at the very beginning. Investing is simply putting your money into something with the expectation that it will grow in value over time. When you leave money sitting in a standard savings account earning 0.4% interest, it is technically growing, but at a rate slower than inflation. Which means, in real terms, your money is losing purchasing power every year it sits there doing nothing. A coffee that costs $3 today costs more than $4 in 10 years. Your money needs to grow faster than that just to stay even. Investing is how you make your money fight back against inflation and actually build real value over time. It is how your money earns money while you sleep, while you work, while you live your actual life. The goal is not to get rich overnight. The goal is to put your money in motion so that over 5, 10, and 20 years, the returns compound on top of each other and build something significant out of something small. Before anything else, you need to understand compound interest, because it is the entire reason starting early with a small amount beats starting late with a large one. Here is the simple version. You invest $100. It earns 7% this year. Now you have $107. Next year, you earn 7% not on your original 100, but on 107. The year after that, 7% on whatever that grew to, and so on, year after year, with the interest earning interest on itself. This sounds unremarkable at first, but over 20 or 30 years, it creates numbers that feel almost impossible. $100 invested monthly from age 25 at an average 7% annual return becomes over $260,000 by age 65. Not because you contributed that much, because compound interest had 40 years to run on your money. The longer it runs, the more explosive the results. This is why the single best financial decision you can make right now is simply to begin, not to wait until you have more. Not to wait until you understand more, but to put something in motion today and let time do the rest. Now let us get practical. Where do you actually put $10, $20, or $50? There are 3 beginner-friendly options that require very little money and very little prior knowledge. Option 1, index funds. An index fund is a bundle of investments, often hundreds of companies, packaged into one single purchase. When you buy one share of an S&P 500 index fund, you effectively own a tiny piece of 500 of the largest companies in the world simultaneously. You're not betting on one company doing well. You are betting on the entire economy continuing to grow over time, which historically, over any long period, it has at an average of roughly 7 to 10% annually. Option 2, fractional shares. Most major investment platforms now let you buy a fraction of a single company's share for as little as $1. A company whose single share costs $300, you can own a tenth of one for $30 and receive a proportional share of any gains. Option 3, Robo-Advisors. These are automated investing apps that build and manage a diversified portfolio for you based on your goals and risk tolerance. You connect your bank account, deposit whatever amount you can, and the app handles every decision. Most charge annual fees of under 1%. Several charge nothing at all. All 3 options are available to complete beginners with no prior experience. Let us talk about risk, because addressing it honestly is what separates useful education from dangerous oversimplification. Investing always carries risk. The value of your investments can go down as well as up. The stock market drops regularly, sometimes dramatically. In 2020, the S&P 500 fell over 30% in a matter of weeks. The people who panicked and sold during that crash locked in a real permanent loss. The people who stayed invested and did nothing watched their portfolios fully recover within months and then go on to reach record highs. The single biggest risk in long-term investing is not market volatility itself. It is your own emotional response to it. Here is how you manage that risk practically. Only invest money you do not need in the short term. Keep your emergency fund completely separate and untouched. That is your financial cushion, and it stays in cash. Invest a consistent amount every month regardless of whether markets are up or down. This approach, called dollar cost averaging, means you automatically buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high, which smooths your average cost over time and removes the temptation to guess when to get in. Time in the market always beats trying to time the market. Here is your exact 5-step starting plan. Step 1. Open a brokerage account today. The link in the description takes you to a beginner-friendly platform where you can start with as little as $1. It takes under 10 minutes and is completely free to open. Step 2. Deposit whatever you can right now, $10, $25, whatever is genuinely available to you today. The amount is not the point at this stage. The habit and the account being active is the entire milestone for today. Step 3. Buy one index fund. If you have no preference and are completely new, a total market index fund or an S&P 500 index fund is the most straightforward starting point for the majority of beginners. Step 4. Set up an automatic monthly deposit, even $25 or $50, scheduled for the day after your income arrives so it happens before anything else gets spent. Step 5. Leave it completely alone. Do not check it every day. Do not react when it drops. Review it quarterly at most. Your only job from this point is to keep contributing consistently and let compound interest run. The person who invests $50 a month and never touches it will almost always outperform the person who invests $500 once and then makes emotional decisions every time the market moves. To bring it all together, investing is not for people who already have money. It is for people who want to build it. You do not need to understand everything before you begin. You need to understand 3 things clearly. Compound interest rewards time above almost everything else, so starting matters more than starting big. Index funds give complete beginners instant diversification across hundreds of companies with almost zero complexity or active decision-making. And starting with $10 today will almost certainly outperform waiting to start with $1,000 in 2 years. The best investment you will ever make is your first one, because it starts the clock on compound interest. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you already investing, or does this video mark the beginning for you? Subscribe to Sense and Sense for a new money video every Tuesday and Friday. Your financial future starts with one decision. Make it today.